guys, what is up? It's me, J.M. Granny, and today I figured, you know what? We're gonna do something completely different and brand spanking new, yet at the same time the theme for my channel, which is writing excerpts, how-to videos, how to write, how to, all that good stuff. And today, I figured you guys are already blowing up the algorithm, and the last video that I uploaded, which is how to write siblings part 2, so I decided to give you guys a little sneak peek on what I'm writing, but not for the reasons you guys think. I'm doing it because it's actually very difficult to really convey on how to write siblings. I'm going to read out an excerpt from my book. Now, one of the main protagonists, one of the core 5, is a middle child. Her older sister is off doing whatever she's gotta do. And no, there's no spoilers. There's no spoiler to the plot in this excerpt. So nice try. This is just read on what in the world I mean on so this characters are like this. So just pay attention to this. It's going to be the mannerisms of the siblings. What they say to each other, and yet somehow it's all okay because they all love each other anyway. Okay, so here is the excerpt. Oh, to be a little kid again, without her element. Yai sees the large building. It looks like a castle from the Warring States era. Red and beige color line the woodwork. Sliding doors are present rather than modern day doors. It feels like it's been so long. Big sis! Yells Hitomi, barreling through the front door. I want to hug her first! I am older than you by 3 minutes and 26 seconds! Shouts Hakure, following behind her. Move it, ugly! I was here first! I was here 3 minutes before you, butthead! Enough! Yells a familiar voice. Yai's heart crumbles. It's her, in hollow, proud glory in her customized kimono. Red with white trimmings. Purple and blue lilies cover the whole kimono. Her beautiful black hair is done up like a royal, which makes sense considering her title. Her mother. Get inside, the both of you, she demands, pointing to the door. But Mom! Whines Hitomi, wearing her summer yukata with her black hair up. Yeah, that's pretty much the dialogue of a pair of twins. But just because they're twins don't mean it doesn't apply, because at one point, if the siblings are actually only a year apart, you can replace the 3 minutes with 1 year. Oh yeah, I was here first, I was here 1 year before you, and stuff like that. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this, because this is probably at least the 5th draft that I am doing in my story. Dinner time. Hitomi, here, Hakure! Please sit down, you little aliens, Ya yells as the pair wrestled for the last dumpling. But they aren't listening. They pull each other's arms, trying to reach for the dumpling at the same time. Mine now! Yells Kosuke as he takes the confection and puts it in his mouth. The pair stare with heartbreak in their eyes as they sit back down in their seats. Mother just chuckles as they enjoy the food she and Brexton worked so hard on, which are buns, sushi, chicken, baked potatoes, and other dishes. Ya eats the food in appreciation, looking to the others to see if they're also enjoying themselves. Akira is sitting between Riko and Eiko. Katsuya and Ayumi are sitting across from the twins. Kosuke is sitting beside Yai with Hakure and Hitomi. Kazuma and Saori are sitting at the other end of the table with Yakuru right beside them. Satsuki is sitting by her mother like she is. Yai smiles, looking to everyone. She's proud of her mother for making so much food. She did have to teach Brexton how to make some of their more traditional cuisine once he arrived from Britain, but he appreciated it. She remembers the time he started a fire in the kitchen and when he was trying to make egg rolls. Mother had to run and get the fire extinguisher. Katsuya-senpai, is it true that you can fly? Asks Hakure, slipping up some noodles. I'm afraid not, buddy. I wish. Katsuya puts rice into his throat. Hakure, don't ask them weird questions like that, you ape! Yells Hitomi, whom Yai assumes is glaring at him. Why not? Did Mother tell you she just wanted one? That's not true, is it, Mom? You were a wonderful surprise, sweetie, she answers. Her kind eyes make their way to their baby sister. Yari imagines Hakure's bewilderment. The twins have always had the same argument. She's surprised Mother isn't sick of hearing about how Hakure was here first when that title belongs to their older sister Yukina. This is great. I could watch this all day, Katsuya says, wiping his eyes. I mean, I'm an only child, so I have no siblings. At first, I thought you were all just mean to each other, like teasing each other and stealing food. But it seems like life with siblings is a war zone. That's all you guys get from that one. So yeah, that would be kind of like how to write the day-to-day life of a sibling relationship and stuff like that. And I actually have one more example here. Now this one is just the prologue, and it is just the first draft. So if it looks like if it feels half done, that's why. But this is also another example on how to write siblings. Prologue. Hibiki Endo, 18 years old. Occupation, on the run. Hibiki sighs heavily as he stares out the window of the camper. They are on the road again. Since the argument with their parents, it has never been the same. Hibiki looks at his older brother Takayoshi, debating on starting an argument just to pass the time. Just something small. I think it's time. Takayoshi's deep voice startles Hibiki out of his thoughts, making him straighten himself up to listen to what his older brother had to say. It's time for us to go home, my brother. Hibiki groans in annoyance. Is it though? Taka, what are you on? I bet you Mom and Dad are still pissed at us. And I bet you that Mom is missing us like crazy. It has been months since we last saw them. Besides, Mom sent me an email. Hibiki looks at his brother, his long black hair in a braid, his freckles glittering his face. He's only 5 years older than Hibiki, but Takayoshi took care of him his whole life. In fact, Big Bro taught him how to drive. So what he says goes. What did she say? She said she's sorry for everything, and that we could help them run the business if we so chose to. F no! Hibiki, this means we are back in the will! Not if I have to wear a suit! I'm not getting sucked in! Hibiki sits back in his seat, fuming. He's not falling for it. They can't. The will means nothing unless he sees it with their lawyer present. And even then, if his brother wants it all, he can have it. Taka, you're insane if you think you can lure me back home. Then I guess I should be checked into the institution, don't I? F you! We are going home, back to Tokyo, and that's that. Don't like it? Tuck and roll. F. I don't want to go home. Sorry, little brother. That's just how the story goes. So yeah, those are actual examples of how siblings are. But what also helps is if you look up books and other means of media that feature siblings written by people who have siblings, you are going to get possibly the most accurate sibling life that there is out there. I'll give you guys a solid example here. You know the first couple seasons of Supernatural, #not sponsored, written and directed by Eric Kripke? I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But Sam and Dean Winchester, they are siblings, and it has to be one of the most accurate portrayals that I've ever seen for siblings in all media. In fact, in one of the seasons, I'm pretty sure it's in the first season. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's in the first season. But there's an episode where the Perry brothers have a prank war, and it's awesome. And that can be almost kind of like a sibling thing that you can probably feature in your guys' story. Prank wars. You know, saran wrapping the toilet to switching the cream from the Oreos out with the toothpaste, little stuff like that. Or even going so far as to release a non-poisonous spider or snake in their bedroom when they're afraid of them. That last one feels like it's abuse. But it's not. One time, and it was only the one time, I was studying in the living room, right? I went to go back into my bedroom. There was a big spider on my bed, and I must have like screamed bloody murder and everything. And like I can't quite remember what happened after that. All I know is that like I blamed one of my little sisters. It was like the very first thing my brain went to. Like one of my little sisters had to have planted that spider in my bed. I didn't sleep in my bedroom that night. Ugh. Spiders. Ugh. It was very mean. I do recommend things that have accurate sibling portrayals. Like another really good series that has accurate portrayals. There's actually quite a few of them, and a lot of them are like from YTV or Disney. # not sponsored by any of those. But like there's Malcolm in the Middle. You can always look up those ones. And there's also Even Stevens with Shia LaBeouf. # not sponsored. And then yeah, so basically like those would be my top 3. No, top 4, because there's also still always The Middle, which is basically just kind of like a slice of life comedy with a mom just trying her best to raise her kids with her out of touch husband. So those are my top 4 recommendations on how to write accurate siblings in your books and stuff like that. Supernatural, The Middle, Malcolm in the Middle. No, Malcolm in the Middle and The Middle are 2 entirely separate shows. And Even Stevens. I will put a small little list right here. There you go. For the time being, that is all I got for you today. I know. Enough of that already. Stop crying. Just remember guys, I do upload videos every single Tuesday, and then extra bonus content is uploaded every other Thursday. If you like this kind of content, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you want to get notified of when I upload, ring the little bell to get notified. Just stay awesome, stay safe, don't forget to do your laundry in the sink. I don't know where I was going with that one, but apparently you gotta do your laundry in the sink this week. I said what I said. That's so supernatural.